Okay, that was kind of a rough run through of the introduction, the first verse into the chorus of the Aztec Camera song We Could Send Letters from Highland Hard Rain LP from 1983. Fabulous record from top to bottom. Roddy Frame, mod or not, was just a wonderful songwriter back then. Johnny Marr felt that way, and I'm sure Paul Weller felt that way, even though he was probably too busy running around Paris at the time with the Style Council to pay much notice to Aztec Camera. But this is a great old song of theirs. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a tutorial on it. I think I might have broken my pick with that strumming I did. But so yeah, let's just go into the introduction. It's just going to be kind of a basic run down the neck here. We're going to start by a slide up to the 7th fret on the top 3 strings, or the highest 3 strings in pitch, the G, B, and E. You kind of start from the 2nd and slide up to the 7th like this. And you get that A string open as kind of your drone accompaniment for this, which is really nice. So that's your first chord, is just using your index finger, the G, B, and E at the 7th fret. And then we're going to work down. Chord number 2 is in this shape. So that's at the 5th fret on the B and E string, 6th fret, G string, and open A. The next chord is dropping that same shape to the 3rd and the 4th frets, right into a D chord, with lift off and hammer on the high E string. Then we're going to go right up and do it again. If you can give it any vibrato anywhere along the line, it's nice to do that. Makes it a little more interesting and melodic. So he does that 4 times. Then on that 4th one, he kind of ends off that D by just focusing on these middle strings, not that high E. Doesn't really focus on that at the end. He kind of builds up the tension for part 2 of the intro, where he quickly jumps right up to this chord, which is a really nice little chord here at the 10, 11, and 12th frets. So we are fretting the B and E with our index finger at the 10th, the G string at the 11th. Excuse me, got major hay fever here. Got spring going on in full force. And the high E at the 12th fret, where you play it, the high E, and then pull off. Then we're going to drop really quickly down here to the 5th fret, same shape, same thing. And, you know, try not to buzz anything. Then we're going to go right back to this shape, which you saw earlier at the 3rd and 4th, into the D. Then he quickly zips up the neck and does it again. Then 2 more times. Okay, now you're ready to go into the verse. And the way he does the verse is like this. Okay, I've got some hand fatigue already going on with this song because I tend to press pretty hard when I play chords, given that I'm still novice at best here. But okay, so the verse, what we do is we come up and hit that at the 7th, and that's just high E, G, E, or high E, B, E, down to a D. Then we're going to slide up. Okay, got that. Then this next chord is an F. F chord there. The way I do this bit is I play with an F, and then I quickly flatten out my ring and pinky at the high knuckle, because I've got flexible high knuckles, fortunately. So I'm going to I guess that's a B. And then I jump right up here to the 3rd, barring, and then in an E minor shape at the 5th. Then we do the same thing again up here. Okay, now after the second time through of that, he does a nice little combination of riffs that build all this tension going into the chorus. And here's the way I do that. So I'll start with the F to B. If I get my hand to work anymore. So what did I do there? So the F to B, up to this chord. So we're here. We're gonna keep the shape, pull off our pinky, and come up here to the B string and do a little action down the B string here. So. So there, I'm going B string at the 6th fret, then I drop it right into the 5th, and then off, then I add it on at the 5th fret D string with an upstroke, then I add my middle finger to the G string 4th fret to turn it in from minor to major chord. Hit that a few times. So again. Okay, then our next build-up chord is here at the 5th fret bar, and then the D string at the 7th. And that's the chord you get. You're just playing the 1 D string at the 7th, but you're quickly going to add the B string at the 6th before you jump into the D chord, which takes us into the chorus. So that so I guess those are 16th notes. Now we're to the point where we are running into the chorus, and rather than doing a video that's a half hour long here, I'll stop here now that I brought you to the chorus, and video number 2 will be the chorus, the solo, the final bit, and then the close. So see you in video number 2.